Okay, we are live, guys. We are live. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. My name is Nestor Yome, co-founder of Elite Marketing Academy, right here with my daughter. And I also have the co-founder of the Elite Marketing Academy with me, the other co-founder, Terrence Freeman, right here. He's in the house, as you can see him. But we are just about to get started. Let's get a little bit of time for everybody to get here. And I just want to welcome every single one of you, and also I want to appreciate you and thank you for being here. And also, if you're seeing this on the live, I mean on the recording, hey, I appreciate you too. I know that the time zones are crazy, right? We have students all over the world, and people just coming in from all over the world. So it depends on where you're at. It could be good morning, good afternoon, and also when you're watching this recording. But what we're gonna have today is gonna be massive, massive information. We're gonna tell you some stuff about online marketing. Also we're gonna announce some stuff about Elite Marketing Academy, what we're doing, where we're going, where we want to go with Elite Marketing Academy, and how you fit in there, and how you will benefit from our growth, and how you and your business are gonna benefit from all this stuff, because ultimately we are here to serve you. That's the honest truth, right? We're here to be able to make sure that we provide you with the best training possible to date, right? And in order for you to be able to take action on it, and be able to just succeed in your business, right? Applying it to your business. That's what we're all about. That's what we want, right? And for those of you who are here, who are invited, and yet are not part of our Facebook group, Facebook family, I urge you to click the link on the bottom and join us on Facebook, right? Facebook group right now. It's free of charge. Just go in there. You can start interacting, excuse me, with us, right? With Terrence, with myself. You can start interacting with all the other members, right? Excuse me, and excuse me, and just interact with us. That's where you're going to be able to get some of our training. We already have training in there. We're coming up with more training. People are already starting to respond very positively about the training that we have inside our Facebook group. So if you want access to that training, go ahead and click on the link right now. Join the Facebook, and and gain access to that, right? And then say hello to us, right? Say hello to the other members. But today we're gonna give you some more information. We're gonna give you some good stuff, good information. Tara's gonna share a lot of good things, right? But before we get started, I just kind of want to tell you a little bit about myself, for those of you who really don't know who I am. Like I said, my name is Nestor Yome. Online, I'm better known as the Make Money from Home Dad, right? And and that's because that's what I love to do. I like to be home, and I like to make money from home. But before me being at home and being to make my dad from home, I used to have a job, and I dreamt about being at home, right? I would envision myself being able to be my own boss, being able to have freedom, being able to just enjoy life, in itself. And so I still remember when I used to work at Pizza Hut as a driver. I used to drive all the time right at night. I used to always get the closing shifts, because that's when you get the best tips and stuff, right? But I used to drive around every night looking at the stars, right? When I would park and I would walk from my car over to the store, or from the car over to the house, I would just walk and look at the stars, and imagine myself. I'm like, man, one day I'm not gonna need a job. One day I'm gonna be home, and I'm gonna be looking at these same stars, but I'm gonna be at home. And guess what? That's what I do now every night, every day, every night when I step outside my home, right, and I see the stars. I always get reminded of that moment when I used to drive at Pizza Hut, and used to dream about that. And it's funny, because at that time, I worked at Pizza Hut for about, I believe, 3 or 4 years or so. And it seemed like a long time. It seemed like a very long time, like if it was never gonna happen, right? And maybe that's where you're at. Like, if it's never gonna happen for you, like you have a dream, you have some sort of desire that you want to manifest, right? And this is why you probably, most likely, why you went into business, right? Because you wanted to build your own business. You wanted to build your own, whatever it is, right? Whatever business you're in, network marketing, affiliate, you're a real estate agent, you're a brick and mortar business, right? Because here at Elite Marketing Academy, we are developing training and courses that are going to help each and every type of business owner out there, right? We know, like me coming from the brick and mortar industry, I know what a restaurant owner or a brick and mortar business owner requires and needs in order for them to market themselves online, right? Also offline. As well, as being an affiliate, right? And Terrence and I being affiliates for companies already for about 4+ years, and being able to succeed there as well. We know also what the affiliate marketer needs and wants, as well as Terrence. He'll tell you a little bit more about his story, but he comes from the network marketing industry, right? Where he's built teams, he's had some success on there. So he knows also from the network marketing aspect. And we know where the holes are. We know where people need training. And so with the Lead Marketing Academy, our focus is to be able to bring the best training out there. And don't get me wrong. I mean, everybody says that, right? So what's the difference? The difference is that what we wanted to do is being able to simplify all the points, right? Take all the BS away, take all the things that are not necessary in a training, and just give you something that you can start to implement right now, right? Like I said, from a brick and mortar business, when I came into the online world, there was just a lot of people making a lot of money, right? It's a lot of money, but I was always getting frustrated because it was like, this training, and from this training you have to, get this other training, and it was just, it's taking too long for people to be able to get something that is very simplistic, right? It's very simplistic. Like if I would have had the training, like the trainings that we have now in the Elite Marketing Academy in the Facebook group, if I would have had that since the very beginning, I wouldn't have spent a whole year. Like my first year and a half, I got zero results in the affiliates programs that I was, building, because I was totally doing something wrong. I was totally doing something different. And now I know what I was doing different and what I was doing wrong. Well, not necessarily wrong, but it was just mistakes that I needed to learn. I needed to learn by myself. But what this training is that it's our experience. Sorry about my daughter. It's our experience, basically getting all our experience and saying, okay, what really works here? Let's take off all that stuff and then just put the meat and potatoes in here, right? And so that people can come in, understand what really online marketing is, and then how to implement it, right? One of our first courses that we are developing right now in Elite Marketing Academy is Online Marketing 101. Which is the essence. It's like laying down the foundation, which in reality, I've never, like, I've heard people talk about this in some other trainings, right? And a lot of trainings, they talk about this and that, but nobody has ever had, like, I don't know, at least personally, maybe there is, but for me personally, there is no one who's really has like a class on just like the basics of network, like online marketing. Like when you come in as a network marketer, as a business owner, you come into like how I came from the restaurant industry and I came into online marketing, I didn't know anything about this stuff. So I had to be jumping from grabbing like a puzzle, grabbing little pieces here and there, putting it together. And this is why it took me so long, right? But when you put all that stuff together, you're like, man, you look at it, you're like, not that difficult. It's actually pretty simple. It's just that nobody really taught me this way, right? Everybody goes into online marketing and all of a sudden they want to go and they want to learn in Instagram training. They want to learn they want to learn, SEO. They want to learn all these things. And so they buy all these courses and sadly they still, they keep on failing and the results they want. Why? Because I don't even have the initial foundation. So it's not until you get the initial foundation, like when I did, once I had the initial foundation, that's when my marketing, like, specifically in Instagram, started to blow up. Like that's when I became an expert, like on Instagram. But that's the only reason was because I understood basics now. If you don't even understand the basics of what you're doing online, Instagram, Facebook, none of that stuff is gonna work. And that's the truth. None of that stuff is going to work unless you have the foundation of what it is. And this is what, we're doing and developing and in Elite Marketing Academy. Of course, we're going to have also a bunch of other stuff, which is going to be coming up and it's going to be awesome. We're going to have different 6 to 7 figure earner trainers who are going to be teaching you what they're doing, right? So it's an exciting a student, right, to become part of the Elite Marketing Academy, right, be able to enroll. And right now the enrollment is just simple. It's just clicking the link right there that says enroll. And once you do, you request access to the group, and either Terrence or I are gonna, we're gonna get you. I guess like we're gonna give you access to the group. All right, that is basically the enrollment right now. It's very simple enrollment. And once you're in there, we'll welcome you. You're gonna have access to the trainings, and it's gonna be awesome. So let's go ahead and pass it over to Terrence. I know, Terrence has amazing things that he wants to share, right? And so what we're going to do is go ahead and pass it on to Terrence. Let him talk to you a little bit. Let him, tell you how it is for a little bit, all right? So go ahead, Terrence. The floor is yours, my brother.
Hey
You
there,
are.
guys. Terrence Freeman here, and I am so glad that you guys are here. You guys who are overseas, you guys who are here in the U.S., and you guys over in Australia who are most likely waking up. First of all, I want to just thank Nestor for doing this, and we've been talking about doing this for quite some time. We've been talking about how the most important thing in this industry is training and where's that training coming from? So long story short, I'm gonna be brief with my description of who I am and where I'm from. You guys who are watching on the replay, on the recording, thank you guys. Because again, it's the replay viewers that definitely matter because that counts. Not like you guys are watching with us now live, but replays are what really counts because you guys who are watching it live most likely will be sharing or most likely will be watching the replay. Sometimes you don't get things the first time, and you might have to watch it the second time. So anyway, I'm from New York City, Upper Manhattan. Got involved in a lot of marketing. But in the beginning, it was definitely the wrong kind of marketing. Definitely paid my consequences for it. Did not graduate high school. Dropped out about the 10th grade. Yeah, it was the 10th grade. And did not step into college. Um, but I've always had that ambition to be an entrepreneur because I started, with the selling of drugs. And then I went from that to, um, fraudulent, credit card fraud. And then I went from that to, um, you know, waking up, honestly. I mean, because, at the end of the day, guys, we all want to make money. Bottom line is we all want to make money. The thing is that too many of us are wasting our time saying, I want to, or I wish, I don't know how, rather than saying, how can I, or how can I make this work, or how can I make this possible? And it's very important that um, you guys realize that in the online arena now, it's moving so much faster than it did 5 years ago, you know, and a lot of us are, trying to catch up. And like I said in the previous webinar, and then you have the few who don't want to catch up, who will pay to have the people who are catching up for that information. And me and Esther, we started focusing on adding value and giving back to the marketplace rather than um, taking, because in the beginning when you get involved in sales, you you think about the sale, always making the sale, and definitely, regardless of whatever it is that you're doing right now, it is important, but there are strategies, man. There are strategies before that that definitely help that will definitely help in tune what it is within the message. In other words, because we get taught to go out there, speak to family, friends, and so forth. And we we already know in the marketplace that that really doesn't really work because your friends know who you are, your family definitely knows you. Most likely they're the ones who tell us, you know, that hey, that's not gonna work. You can't do it. You know, why don't you just go get a job and get do something for a change or get yourself a real job and you know. But a lot of those people, especially when they're older than us, don't understand what it is to have the opportunities that we have today. And Elite Marketing Academy is a big opportunity because here you're going to learn how to market the right way. You're not just going to learn how to make a sale. You're not going to learn just how to close the sale. You're not just going to learn how to build your list. You're not just going to learn your email marketing. You're going to learn over here in the Elite Marketing Academy, you're going to learn how to build culture. Because if there's one thing that is most important to me, it's culture. And it's not even team building. Culture is much more bigger than team building. And a lot of people out there wasting their time team building because a team falls apart. A culture stays together. Believe me, a team falls apart. Even the professional NBA, NFL, any team. Maybe you were involved in a network marketing company before and you was involved in a team. How many people have dropped out? Since how how has that team split up since maybe the leader walked away and joined another company? You know, and maybe, you know, that happens so much because people are not building culture. And here is a culture. And then you're going to take this information with you and you're going to share it with your team members. You're going to share it uh, with your employees. You can be on this webinar and might be an employer, you know, wanting to figure out more ways of how you'll be able to get more traffic to your business, right? And that's what you're going to learn here. You're most likely want here looking for ways to, you know what, I need to build a list because we all know that the list is very important. The list is your money. The list is your relationships. The list is your culture. And we're going to show you exactly how you can do that, building your list using all of the platforms, especially Snapchat, Periscope, and Blab. You know, all of these platforms are out there, guys, for us to be able to expose ourselves and brand ourselves. But you got to be willing to do it. And with the training that Nessa has been providing within the last two videos, um, I believe three videos, and you know we're getting positive feedback from that, and I love that because Nessa obviously has been involved in the industry for over 4 years. You know, I met him at an event, at an affiliate marketing event, and again I've done a few affiliate programs, and what I definitely learned is that you know from all the training that is all out there, sometimes it can be overwhelming. Sometimes it can be an information overload. But what I truly ask you is that who are you focusing on? You know, you gotta focus on a certain set of people. You know, I know that people don't focus on one mentor, you know, but they focus on maybe two to three because each one is touching different categories, you know. And maybe right now you're focusing on the Elite Marketing Academy right now, and we welcome that. You know, we want that. We want you guys to realize how important you are to us because if you don't grow, we don't grow. You know, and the information that we're going to be giving you here in the next couple of weeks, going into the future with this, is going to be outstanding. Because honestly, I've made so many mistakes in this game. You know, I've made so many mistakes in learning how to blog. I've made so many mistakes on setting up my own funnel. I've made so many mistakes on my autoresponder. I've made so many mistakes on my list building. I've made so many mistakes on Facebook PPC. But During those mistakes, I had to realize and sit down and focus on one person for one specific category that's going to help me really expand my brand. And when Esther came up with the idea, hey, let's just start this Elite Marketing Academy and let's just give back to the people, I just jumped on this thing ASAP. And again, it's the value that people want. You know, you guys want value. You guys don't want just you know salesy sales scripts and or even scripted phone pitches. You know what I mean? Like we're not in that age anymore. That age is so over. And I'm excited for you even being here. And the stuff that we're going to be sharing with you is going to be epic. I know that Nesta has shared some powerful training with the click meter, and because we all know it's very important for us to track our links, especially if you're out there marketing. I mean, you can be in any company you're doing right now, but if you're not tracking your links, then you don't know where your leads are coming from. You'll tend to be all over the place if you don't know where your leads are coming from. That's why you want to definitely track all of your links. And that's so by sharing that video, that training per se is very important. And definitely rewatch it. But make sure that you click the link down below, so this way you can join our group and you'll be able to get access to that training. Because guys, let me tell you, I watched it, and I'm look, I'm no guru, but I can say that through the mistakes I've made and through the commissions I've made doing affiliate marketing, I mean, between me and Esther, we're definitely close to over 500K. And I mean, it could be even more than that, because I'm not even counting the previous company that I was marketing back in 2009. Up until 2012. And then I started getting involved with the online market, and because it's so huge. Like, who would not want to do that? Who would not want to learn the strategies and the branding strategies of how to get human eyes on the brand? The brand is you. Everybody wants that. I don't care who it is. Everybody wants that. Everybody wants attention. Everybody wants attention. And sometimes it takes a training, watching me, listening to Nesta, maybe a video that you saw on YouTube. Sometimes it takes that to get that in your membrane of your brain, right? And you're like, what? What am I doing? Let me go out there and start sharing the world, start sharing me with the world, you know? And believe me, you're going to be making mistakes along the way. But what we're going to be doing is preventing you from making these mistakes. The same mistakes we've made, me and Nesta, you know? And I mean, the content I have out there, I have over 500 blog posts. I have, I don't know how many funnels I've already built, landing pages, and, you make these mistakes and you learn along the way. And think of this as being prevention school. Think of it as like a prevention school. Like, okay, I need to get into Elite Marketing Academy because I don't want to make the same mistakes that T and that Nesta made. I've made mistakes that where I've lost for sure over $10,000, $12,000 at a month at a time, for sure. For me being not paying attention and trying to do uh uh trying to sell it too fast, and being too salesy, and believe me, you lose money. You lose money. So it's very important that you track every link that you put out there, even if it's a social media link, even your Snapchat link if you want. You want to know if you're putting it on Twitter, you want to know where that person clicked it from, you want to know exactly where. Because that, number one, is data. Number two, it helps you keep a sane mind, not wondering, where did this person click from? Where did this person, and when you getting hit upside, when you getting hits like that, you will tend to definitely start to think crazy, man. Trust me. I've been in this game for a minute, and I've been scattered. Like, and one thing you're definitely are going to learn is not how to be scattered on the arena of online marketing because people definitely do that. I think that's the very first mistake that people do is because of the excitement and they feel so good about their product or their company brand and whatever stuff or product maybe they come up with, right? And they feel so great about it that they push it, push it, push it, and then you realize that wow, there's no engagement, there's nothing happening, and a lot of that, guys, has to do because people can read through that, right, even right through the screen. So you know you want to definitely know where your links are being hit from, who's hitting them, and that way it can build your engagement much better when you know exactly where your links are being tracked from. I mean, I recently started tracking my links up maybe within the last 6 months. I should have been doing it 4 years ago, but then again, like I said, the mistakes we've made along the past and being all scattered out there online. And because I used to be like, whoa, where, hey, this person, I just got another lead, but not even knowing where they came from, what platform, you know, because you could be posting all over, so definitely make sure you track your leads, guys. And here at Elite Marketing Academy, man, you're going to be getting exclusive six-figure, seven-figure earners who we're going to be having here as guests. So make sure that you invite your people, okay, and invite more people. Continue inviting people. If you're here right now with us, make sure that you share this and let people know that Elite Marketing Academy is doing their webinar every Tuesday night, guys. We are committed to sharing with you exactly what it is we've learned, what we continue learning, and what has been working for us. And it's only right that we do that because, again, at the end of the day, one thing I've noticed that the industry definitely lacks is that people go in and told how to market in the wrong way. And that is why we're going to show you exactly through Elite Marketing Academy how through culture marketing, you're going to be so huge. We might even have a graduation ceremony in Elite Marketing Academy for you guys. Okay? We might even have a graduation ceremony for you guys in the next couple of years or maybe in a year or so, because I mean me and Nestor see this thing being huge by next year, and it's because of you guys who are going to be huge and because of the value that we're going to be giving you guys and how much value you're going to be how much value you have already have learned with Elite Marketing Academy. The testimonials, man, is going to be so epic. And testimonials are so important. So when you guys already leaving comments, like I love that. You guys, I forgot. I think it was Brittany or I forgot her name. She left a great comment. Leslie, there's some people in the group right now that are definitely engaging and definitely appreciating and getting a lot of tips and strategies. And I guarantee you that when they implement that, they're gonna comment again and say, "Oh my God! Just because of this training that Elite Marketing Academy has provided, I've made an extra $5,000 this month." Like this is gonna be huge, guys. We don't want you to miss out. That's why the last 3-4 weeks, well, this is the third webinar, third Tuesday we had, or fourth Tuesday, but you sometimes lose count. But you will see that we will continue letting you know what Elite Marketing Academy is going to be bringing to the table. Because again, this academy is going to, number one, help you quit your job within 6 months. Number two, is going to help you generate up into the six-figure marks, okay? But we all know it's all in a process. You gotta be willing to do the work, you gotta be willing to do the training, and you gotta implement. Because if you don't implement what we teach you here at the academy, then you're going to stunt. You're going to stunt your growth. It's like hindering yourself. And the last thing you want to do is that. I mean, you're probably watching this from, and you're probably in a network marketing company and you're stuck. You're not making any sales, Maybe it's because you're not implementing enough of the training. Maybe it's because it is the wrong training. Maybe it's because you need to be here every Tuesday night and be at our training. And I guarantee you that once you do that and you start seeing growth within your business, please leave us a comment, leave us a testimony, shoot us a video, leave us a video testimonial. Those are the best because we will share those video testimonials and we will share it with our people all across the social media board. Okay? So it's very important, my friends, that you definitely stay focused, stay in tune, get with your tracking. Okay? You have click meter. There's a click meter. There's click magic. There's a lot of tracking websites out there that you can use. You can Google it, but it's very important. And make sure that when you click your link down below where it says join our Facebook group, make sure that you go into the files tab and you will find the training there for the click meter. Because again, you have to definitely track your links. I found out how important that is within the last 6 months, and I tell you, I'm so glad that I know exactly where a lot of my stuff is coming from and who's hitting it and hits and conversions and think about it, guys. No data, no dollars. So if you don't have no data to show, you're not gonna have no dollars in the bank account to show neither. I mean that's for real. Like that's not even a joke. You got no data to show, you're gonna have no dollars in your bank account to show neither. For real. And I know that's not you. Okay, so here at Elite Marketing Academy, you're gonna be making money. We're gonna help you make money. We're gonna help you expand. We're gonna help you build your brand, which is you, the most important brand. We're gonna help you build your list. We're gonna help you with your auto responding, right? Because your auto responder is very important. Okay, you need to set up your Aweber. You need to set up your get response. Okay, maybe you got Mailchimp. There's a couple that are out there that you can use. Okay, but you definitely need to set up your autoresponders. Okay, again, and even with your autoresponders, well, even with your autoresponders, you're definitely going to get attractive marketing. In other words, so because when you're sending out to your list, right, when you start building them, you're not automatically going to be sending them to your sales page, right? Like you don't want to be doing it. You want to definitely send them to a video of you. You want to definitely send them to a video where you're thanking them, and then a video of you where you're introducing yourself, and then you leave them with like a hidden secret, like hey, you guys gotta watch video too to find out blah blah blah. So that's key, guys. That's key. So you want to definitely have your autoresponders. You want to definitely have all of that set up. So what else do I want to touch base on? There was something else. There was something else that I wanted to touch base on. Oh, that your videos, guys. I'm going to tell you guys something that I know a lot of people are like skeptical or too shy to put their face to the camera or even show a video of themselves. But let me tell you guys something. If you guys shoot your videos introducing yourself on your social media platforms, right? And even on your business pages, because a lot of people use a lot of text. And if you use your videos, guys, you will definitely see a 20 to 30% increase in your conversions. That's without a doubt. That is, I was reading about that, I think it was Sunday night, and I was an article in Entrepreneur Magazine about how the video marketing is definitely expanding because even by 2020, SEO, which is what you're going to be learning here also at Elite Marketing Academy, is going to be an $8 billion industry. I think it's 8 or 80 billion. I believe it was $80 billion by 2020, guys. So that tells me something. Well, I got to do more SEO training for myself and for you, right? Because I know somewhat of SEO. It can be a bit techy, but if we just pay attention, you'll definitely get it. And again, I already rank on the first page of Google. Nesta, like, just do the beast on Google. Like, he be ranking, he'll show you a whole page. Like, all you see is Nesta. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like the top 8 spots. So, and we learned that from, the modules we've used, and we're going to be sharing with you all of that content, all of that training, and you guys are going to make so much substantial income with this training and from the academy itself. I'm just super excited for you guys. I mean, that's if you want to add anything, man, you know, go right ahead, man. I'm fired up.
Sorry about that. My computer's kind of a little slow, so I kind of hear you a little crackling or something. So hopefully my computer's not, stopping and going or something like that. But everything is good, right? Cool. You can hear me good?
Yeah, but are you good? You good, okay.
All
So yeah,
right, man. Terrence is right, man. Terrence shared a lot of information, a lot of good information, and that's a lot of stuff that you need. And it's just like the basis, right? Autoresponders, the funnels, all that things, right? You're gonna learn a lot of the things. So that's why, just go ahead and click the link, right? Join the Facebook group and be a student of the Elite Marketing Academy. And like Terrence said, our objective, our vision is to help you guys, right? We're putting you in front. And one of the things that why I love the Elite Marketing Academy is because, that of how we are being able to help people. Ever since I got here, and like I said, I come from the, traditional business, right? Traditional business industry. And so when I had my own restaurant, I developed my own training system. Pizza Hut. One of the main reasons why I got the job at Pizza Hut was because they had,
wait,
at that
wait,
point, I'm not sure about right now, but
hold
at
on.
that point they had one of the best.
You made wait, Nessa, you made your own training video? I mean, you made your own training, like your own.
I can't
So
hear
like,
you.
you hear me? Oh, I
Yeah.
think we lost. You hear me? Oh man, did we lose you? Oh guys, I think we lost my man Ness.
I created my own training modules and everything like that to train my employees. And like I
Oh,
said, and it was because of Pizza Hut. I'm gonna
cool.
go to a point right now. Why about it? Elite Marketing Academy. So when I was at Pizza Hut, one of the main reasons why I went to Pizza Hut was because they had one of the best managerial programs in the country, right? The United States. So when I heard that, I was like, hey, this is a great opportunity. I want to be, at that time, I already knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I was already an entrepreneur. I had a side business, and I was like, this is a great way for me to get to be taught, right, while I still earn, right? To learn as I earn. And they taught me everything, right? Also, as well as certified trainer for Pizza Hut. And so I was certified trainer. And so up my own restaurant, I brought that experience from Pizza Hut, all that stuff, and I started to reorganize my whole restaurant based on some of the things that I learned from Pizza Hut. And with that came my trainings. I had a little, like a booklet, right, where I had all the trainings there that I needed to, that people needed to go. One of the things that I noticed is that, yeah, anybody can make money, all right? Anybody can make money on network marketing, can make money on an affiliate program. Anybody can do it, all right? If you focus and you take action and everything, all right? Anybody can do it. But what I do realize sometimes is that not anybody has the capability to really train good. All right. And I don't want to offend anybody, right? I don't want to offend anybody because a lot of people, we have a, when it comes to online marketing, is that, there's a lot of fluff that they put in the trainings, and they don't go straight into the meat and potatoes, right? I was that type of person where that I'm, I come from that world where, I went to college, right? I went to college. I went to the Pizza Hut. I had my own restaurant. So I come from a world where I say, tell me what to do. Tell me the training, and then I can do it. Don't BS with me. Just tell me the step by step, and let me go out there and I can start doing it, right? And so what I see in online marketing is that there is not a lot about this. There's only a few programs that I personally purchased that do that. And when they do that, that's how I got success. The first one I got was it was a program that was teaching leads from Craigslist. When I got that one, it was like that. Do this, do that, buy this, buy that. I did exactly what it said. Boom, started getting leads instantaneously like this, right? The next program was basically Instagram. I got Instagram. The person who taught me how to do Instagram said, do this, buy that, buy this. I did it. Boom, started getting leads on Instagram. All the other trainings that I've gotten for Facebook, for this, for that, they have too much fluff. They have too much this, too much that, and they never get it. They never get really to the source of like how to get that. And what I've noticed is that between the good programs and the my good programs is that the good programs, the people are being creative, and they're not competitive. They don't see you as competition, right? They see you as like, hey, you know what? This is a potential student. They can offer my services to somebody else, right? So I want to teach them really good so they can get success. And of course, I gave a good testimonial, right? And the other ones are very competitive. They kind of still see you as a competition. That if they teach you everything they know, all of a sudden you're gonna become their competition, right? Because now they're competing against you being on the #1 page of Google. They're gonna compete against you. You're gonna compete against them. Being on the Facebook, Facebook ads and stuff like that. They have this lack mentality. When Facebook has billions of people in there who are active, there's no way you will ever end up in any target market, right? So my whole point is that that's how I am used to, right? I'm used to like you coming in. How I'm seeing it is like when I had the restaurant, I wanted my restaurant to run efficiently, and I wanted it to run without me, right? So when I trained, I made sure that my employees were trained correctly so they can do their job correctly and increase sales, right? Increase sales. So that's exactly how in Elite Marketing Academy to be. That when you come in here, we want to train you correctly so you can increase your sales though in your business. So we want to make sure you increase your sales. See, that's the difference. It's our point, Terrence and I, our main focus is you. How can we know that if we can help you, you're gonna give us referrals. We're gonna be able to go out there. We're gonna have a good reputation. We're gonna be able to get more students. We're gonna be able to grow as a company, grow as an academy, right, and reach more people and help more people, right? So what we want is to get results. This is why those people who are already getting the training and they're saying good things about us, I love it, right? But as well, I'm always asking, let us know if there's something that you think is missing. Let us know if there's something that you really didn't get. Maybe it's a little bit too confusing, right? Let us know so we can clear that up. We want to be as clear as we can, right? And so that's part of the Elite Marketing Academy. It's always going to be presented for you. And also, we don't feel like we're in competition, right? Because we're not. You have your business, we have ours. Students, yours is to sell your product or service, right? So in essence, we
guys gotta be more creative.
Go ahead, man. What happened?
I was saying that we're going to show you guys how to take it from competitiveness to creativity. Because if you guys really think about it, in the industry, when you guys probably go to your meetings and stuff, like tell me if I'm wrong in the comments or let me know. I mean, don't you guys like run across like a feeling of, maybe, wow, this is so competitive. How can I win? Like, that's probably the first thing you think. Like, what do I have to do to outdo this person because he's competitive or she's competitive, right? But no one is thinking about creativity. And we're going to be showing you guys in the academy how creativity behind culture, pushing behind that. Oh, man, guys, I'm telling you, 10x. Stay tuned. Go ahead, Ness.
Exactly. You can text everything, and that's where we want to do. So if you like this information, if you're liking what you're listening to it, and you're watching it right here, even if it's in the recording, drop us a comment, drop me a comment, drop Terrence a comment. Let me know. Say, hey, I like this information. I like the idea of the elite. Whatever you're saying, say yes, I'm in. Whatever it is, you're excited. Tell me if you're excited. I want to be able to read it when I go back into the comments and be able to read it. So if you're there live right now, go ahead and drop us a comment. If you're there on the recording right now, then go drop us a comment anyway, because we leave these trainings for the week, and then we switch off the video the next week, right? So you can keep on coming. Feel free to invite your teams. Feel free to invite whoever you want to invite. Like I said, we're not in competition with anybody, right? See us, how I see us is like we are your online marketing academy, and you can bring whoever you want that you want them to learn how to do proper online marketing, right? Because here's one of the things that I've also learned, right? That a lot of people come in here and they spend, as their team starts growing. Well, I'm talking more after the network marketer, right? Their team starts growing. This is kind of what happened to me at the beginning with the affiliate. I was building a team. I started to build a team, and I started to get people, and people were coming in. But then I was focusing too much on the income producing activities of the day, right? So you have to kind of weigh yourself out, be like, well, do I train my team, or do I have time to? With us, I'd rather you do income producing activities for your job, for your business, so you could always be increasing your business, and let us train your team. Let them come into the Facebook group, right? And feel free that there's not gonna be no pitching or anything like that, because the only thing we talk about is how to train you, right? So say, hey, you know what? Listen to these guys, and they're gonna teach you all about online marketing, right? They're gonna answer your questions, and then you can say, hey, come back to me, and then together we'll implement these things. Our team right here in our company, right? No matter what it is. If you have a team, or even if you have a brick and mortar business, and you want to put somebody in charge, just bring them to us. Bring them to us. Say, hey, you know what? I have a restaurant, and I would love this person to learn about online marketing. Send them over to us, and we'll start to teach them. They can go into the trainings. They can things like that, right? Because in the future, we're gonna be having a lot of more masterminds. We're gonna have live masterminds. We're gonna start to have, we gotta have seminars. That's our vision. We're gonna start growing, and we're gonna have all these things that are gonna help you implement whatever you need to implement to increase your business, right? And we always want to make it where you can feel free to come in here and know that you can send whoever you want here, because it's like we want it to be where we can say, hey, you know what? You can go to college, right? Go to university, go to Harvard, right? Go to Harvard and learn all about business, right? You would teach, you would feel very free and very comfortable, or Berkeley or something, right? Sending somebody to these universities, and you'd be like, go, right? Go and learn about this or that, right? Well, that's where we are. We're gonna be growing, and we're gonna be growing because of you, like that, like Terrence said, right? Because you're helping us grow in our student. We're almost at the top of the hour. I hope you enjoyed this one right there. Like I said, if you want that training, right now we got several videos out there, and that you can go ahead and train. You can start the training where we're getting. And so it's gonna be pretty cool, because people are anticipating, or they're kind of already anxious that they want these training, because they already seen the first ones, and they're loving it, and there's more to come. Go ahead and close this today's hangout. Let me go ahead and. You want to share anything, Terrence, before we close it up?
Well, hey guys, just that, again, make sure that you guys share our page. Share what's going on here at Elite Marketing Academy, and again, this is not about here pitching you anything or selling you anything, or no. This is about helping you expand, helping you grow your brand, which is you, of course. Then behind that will be your product and services, right? So, and definitely behind that, building your brand, how your traffic and leads will start to convert. Because the only thing is that, guys, is that you have to show up. You gotta show up. Again, like Lester said, we just got this thing started. We're getting people in this thing, and we're going to start setting up some great guests here for you guys here at the Academy. And trust me, I know some phenomenal people, and you do not want to miss these type of webinars either, because there's going to be something that you're going to hear that'll be like, oh wow, that's what I need to do. That's going to help me turn my business around. Or oh wow, that's going to help me get more leads. Oh wow, like, so you definitely want to be here every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Make sure, okay, that you share it. And if you're here and you haven't joined the group yet, click the link down below. Make sure you'll get access to the group. Me and Nestor, either him or I will approve you and give you access, and that way you can get access to the training videos that are there for you already, where you can start using, and then you go out there and implement. And again, leave us testimonial videos, leave us a comment, let us know right now here in this hangout, like, how was this webinar? Are you getting great value? Did you like what did you like what you hear? Do you see yourself becoming a cadet, right? Like a cadet of the academy, right? Like, do you see that? So let's make this happen. And if you see that you are a cadet already, hey, write it down in the comments down below. I am a cadet and I am ready to become an elite. That's better. Let's make it happen, guys. I'll talk to you guys real soon.
Boom. Yep. Do you see yourself as a cadet? I love that, a cadet of the Online Marketing Academy, right? That's exactly what we're doing. We're focusing on online marketing, right? And we'll welcome you to come in and start learning with us and start to grow with us, because what we want is to be able to focus on you. So by you coming in here early, you're going to be able to have a stronger opinion, because we're going to be asking you, what is it that you need? What are you struggling with? And then we can start to formulate trainings around what people really need, right? Because this is one of the things that I've seen a lot, and it happens a lot. It's sorry to say that this happens a lot, and there is a reason, okay? Don't get me wrong. There is a reason psychologically behind what I'm about to say, and it works, okay? But the reason is that get the attention of the people who are getting results. And this happens also like in schools, right? But it's kind of sucks, because they're already getting results. Who needs the help? Those people who are struggling, those people who are struggling, staying behind, right? And those are the people, right? Like the same thing as like in schools. The kids who are getting the A's and the B's and all that stuff, they're already good. We need to help the people who are having F's and D's and C's in the class. We need to grab their attention. We need to up their spirits. We need to be like, hey, I'm here. I'm looking at you. Let's help you succeed, right? I'm not saying that you're an F student or anything like that, right? Or anybody in particular. I'm not talking about anybody in particular. But what I'm talking about is that usually when somebody just gets started, doesn't know what to do, and so they're kind of trying to, get attention from people, and they can't. So here right now, the great thing is that we have this training in all our cadets, right? All our cadets are gonna have a word, right? The same thing when you go to college, right? If you talk to the dean or something, they have to listen to you, right? You have to listen to your opinion, right? You're a student of that university, right? Same thing here, right? Anybody who comes in and has their opinion, they can talk to us. We'll figure out we'll see what's going on, and we'll be able to do it. But with that, my friends, you know what? Thank you for being here. I do truly appreciate you guys being here and listening to you guys. That you guys are giving us an hour of your time, right? An hour of your time, because I know that most people's time is very precious, right? So for you being here, and also live and in the recording, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for sharing your time with us, and I hope that you can come in here and start to get involved in the academy, and start to let us know what's going on, and let us know who you are, and getting involved with these Tuesday night trainings, which as we go along, we're going to have more and bigger, more training. We might have some, we're going to have some guest trainers on these Tuesday nights, right? The majority of the how-to step-by-step trainings will be in the Facebook group, will be in our site, right? But we will be bringing more cool stuff as the time goes along right here with the Tuesday night. So keep on coming. Stay tuned with that. And with that, my friends, thank you so much for being here with us. We're gonna go ahead and call it a night. I hope to see you and meet you on our Facebook group. With that, my friend, thank you so much. Be here next Tuesday.